It's a long day, huh? All right, folks, let's go ahead and get started on the after-action review for the Horse Creek burn. We had a pretty good day out there. The purpose of this after-action review is to focus on the what, not the who. Okay, we want to learn from today's burn and apply as much of that knowledge as possible into the next burns. We all know this was a big deal interagency setup, sat on the shelf for 2 years. There was a lot of pressure to get this done, and we're going to be doing more of this. Okay, we're probably doing a lot of these burns in the future. So what I'd like to do is capture as much knowledge and learn from our mistakes and learn from our positives today and wrap that up into the burn package. The ground rules are very simple for the after-action review. Let's not make it personal. Let's keep it professional. And please don't interrupt each other. Let folks say their piece, get their comments out, but do try to keep your comments short so we can get out of here before it gets too much later. And then the final thing is what's said here stays here, and there's a caveat attached to that. What I need to do is to capture as much information in writing so we can put it into the packaging. And if Pete, you could take notes for us.
Sure, we have to.
And the way we want to take the notes is, I'll give you an example. If we decided that through this after-action review that Lathe didn't fill up the drip torches and that led to a delay getting ignition started, we wouldn't say that. We would say, make sure drip torches have filled up the night before to avoid delays in the morning. So we don't attach names. It's not about blame. I'm sure as we go through this, all of us are going to, focus on things we could have done different. So let's just keep the names out of it, and let's make sure we capture the important points. And we'll get it wrapped up. Okay, is everybody good to go? We get started? I'm going to go off the IRPG, the simple 4-question format, after action review, page 17. And let's start with the first question. What was the overall objective of the burn?
Well, the objective, it was a fuels reduction burn. We were looking to reduce hopefully 75% of the fuel loading in the area with as minimal damage as we could to the mature trees in the area. Those were our primary objectives. As far as what was planned, as you mentioned, the Horse Creek burn, we've kind of had it sitting on the shelf for a while. A lot of time, effort went into the planning, the writing of the burn plan. But busy season, we were kind of slow out of the chute to get things going. Didn't have quite enough talent on the district or qualifications, so brought some new folks in to help us out. And,
okay.
That was the plan.
All right, real good. Let's focus on the planning part. The first question: What was the ignition pattern, Chris? You were the ignition specialist out there today. What was your plan for firing the unit?
Well, the plan was, Curtis, to start up in the northeast corner with 2 ignition teams, one larger than the other, with Travis, holding for us to light a test fire, and if that went well, to proceed and tie it down into Horse Creek, and then also to take fire south along the ridge.
Okay. What was the plan for holding? Travis, you were the holding specialist out there. What were you foreseeing?
That was pretty straightforward. Keep it in the unit, I'm holding this ridge, and this is the hand line, so I focused a lot on that. I wasn't as concerned with the drainage, but I had a hand crew up there, and we had engines at the road, and pretty straightforward holding show.
Okay. Let's move on to what actually happened.